Emirates, and the project, one of the outcomes of the COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh in last November, and we have the memorandum agreement in the light of the investment in Egypt, especially in the renewable energy and its appliances, especially the clear power and reducing the fossil fuels in order to proceed and produce the green nitrogen, and in order to proceed with the universal and global investment of Egypt. And this is an outcome of a lot of years that we have carried out many projects, more than 30 years, to proceed with different stages in order to collaboration with the private sectors regarding the legislative and authoritative Renewable Energy 203 Act of 2013 in the Egyptian law, and many ways or regulations and acts. So relies on persecution and implementation of many successful projects like Bimban complex in Aswan, 37 kilometers and 2,475 megawatts, and had exceeded $2.5 million and provided 2 million job opportunities. And we have done many constructions regarding the regional, local, and international agreements regarding providing these renewable energy projects. Could be 3 projects according to 580 megawatts capacity. And also we have the operating system and the progression system, and also transition to the most capable projects in Egypt, like the current project, which is the capacity of 10,000 megawatts in Aswan, about 3,500 kilometers, in order to provide 10,000 capacity megawatts. There are also many vast areas that proceeded for this project, up to 30,000 kilometers, and the Gulf of Suez as well, 1,200 kilometers. However, also the west and east, Aswan and Sohag, 2,500 kilometers. And also we have the special studies and the economical projects that we are seeking as a preliminary round to start and kick off such project to clear energy. Thank you so much. Dr. Mohammed Al-Rumhi, please. Thank you so much. I would like to first say that I'm really grateful for the brothers in Egypt for the great hospitality, and I would like to thank Dr. Mohammed for his speech. Really, we are here to document a great and wondrous relationship between Emirates and our dear friends and brothers in Egypt, and I would like to attach a great importance about the bilateral relations between the two countries, that these projects and documentations had been established back then in COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh, and was signed by Mohammed Zayed Al Nahyan, His Excellency, and His Majesty and Excellency Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. This is a great implementation and commitment for the bilateral relations between Egypt and UAE in different and various fields, especially the power and renewable energy sector, especially, and the green nitrogen. In this imposing edifice, we would like to thank at first the Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and renewable energy renewable energy and electric Mr. Mohammed Shukri, and the chairman of the directors, Dr. Sultan Al Jaber, the Minister of Industry and Recent Technology, which has keened to assign this and document the leadership and the pioneer role in order to proceed with constructions in different and various fields regarding the recent technology and clear and renewable energy and the green nitrogen. We would like to address another great importance for our side, for our country, to announce that today's agreement of actual operating and progression of the most leading and pioneering project in the world, not only in Egypt. And actually what I'm telling, Egypt and Africa is a big need for this great project. Egypt is a pioneering country and has all the standards to that, and to provide all the raw material, wind energy, solar energy, and how the maturity of these elements. And we have a great management and administration by the Egyptian. We have the readiness, the total readiness for that project, which will contribute avoid launch of 34 million ton of carbon dioxide. The 24 million carbon dioxide will provide, how you could imagine that one project will reduce this great number of tons. For example, the organization to proceed with a real success that will attract many investments, not less than $10 million. Let's not forget that the renewable energy will save and provide gas, the natural gas which had been burned by producing the energy. So Egypt will save $5 million in the Egyptian GDP, provide how to provide job opportunities. The great and wise Egyptian government will proceed with step walking through success. So we would like to thank the Red Sea company in order to document this great agreement as a partner for the Egyptian government, as a strategic partner, which through collaboration with the entities of the concerned departments, this is the first project in its kind, and how you could provide competitive edge for other projects, how to push the economic and the Egyptian economy. We would like to thank the prosperity and welfare for the Egyptian government and Egyptian population. We will not stand by, we will stand idly without helping the best capable ways in order to achieve the progress of that project. Thank you so much. I would like to see and to listen Dr. Dalia Wahba. Thank you so much. I would like to start with thanking I'm really grateful for the leaders in Egypt and UAE concerned to participate or take part in that great project. Dear colleagues, since COP27, we got the support from the President to this collaboration and cluster. This is a strategic project that, as Dr. Mohammed said, it will be the largest in its kind worldwide. And Hassan Hallam for appliances and rural development would like to play an important role to empower Egypt to be to produce such a project and carry out in its kind in the worldwide. Hassan Alam is really playing a great role regarding empowering the infrastructure to provide to prevent the gas emissions of carbon dioxide. Today, we would like to participate, to take part in, and we are really glad to be a partner of Offensive Power. The project will be performed, and it's a great step that we are going to start the progression phase. We have allocated the operating limits of this project, which will give us the chance and the opportunity to prepare the project. In fact, I would like to reiterate my thanking. We have a timeline and a deadline to how you could find the inputs and the outputs to be proceeded during this project with the collaboration and support of the Renewable Energy Agency and the Minister of Renewable Energy and Electricity. Actually, the project is performed during the directives of the presidency and the Egyptian government to attract new investment and to provide renewable energy to be one of the best resources to produce worldwide. This is of great importance to attract the foreign investment besides the support and the help of the Egyptian government to empower the great part of the renewable energy, and would like to promote the foreign investment that had been impacted Egypt recently, and its great importance. Also provide job opportunities. One of the goals of the government and of our investments as well. We have launched the project to provide 100,000 job opportunities during the initiation phase, and after the operation we will provide 3,000 job opportunities, and one of the greatest goals that we seek to achieve. I would like to end thanking every concerned department and entity to be in this important step today. I would like to wish all the best as a colostrum and collaboration for this great project. Thank you so much. Now we will listen to Nay Fuad. Please, Mr. Go ahead. After this great talk, I couldn't add more. However, what I would say, this is the largest renewable and wind energy, 10 gigawatts, and will provide direct job opportunities during the operation of that project, and we will reduce the carbon dioxide emission with 9% of that carbon print. And the most important thing, that this project, to achieve the roadmap of the Egyptian country and the Egypt vision for the Egyptian government 2030 as one of the targets and goals by the Renewable Energy Ministry. And I would like to proceed that and achieve that by all the collaboration and this constraint. Now we are waiting one of the media representatives. Please go ahead and introduce yourself. Abdulatif Wahda, Bloomberg. I would like to say, Mr. Romahi, I would like to know when you are going to start and launch the project, and what are the different phases, and what's going to be the end. I would like to ask also, nearly there are some meetings and talks to import to export the electricity and renewable energy to Europe and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. There are many other countries requested that. Let me answer the first question first. We are initially launching the project on the ground. We are on the ground as a Colostrum. We would like to progress and proceed with the project stages, especially this considered to be one of the largest projects regarding the gross development and GDP. So we would like to start the structure and the civil and electrical measures to have suitable and accurate measures to start all the research system, then to negotiate to get a closing financial. It would be less than a year to end this project in order to start the progression of this project will be in different stages. The benefit of the Egyptian government, the management of this national grid to make sure that transportation and supplies will to export to its consumers. So we are going to proceed with that in every single stage to meet the deadline and the time frame to take the electricity and distribution to its consuming departments. We will get great collaboration and organization about that. Now we are working as a one team. It will be excellent, and at the same time we would like to thank how effective and efficient the Procurement Unified Authority and the renewable energy and electricity and all the Egyptian entities to meet the international standards and with a great importance and the benefit of this international grid. Now we are progressing to the independent product, so in our benefit to proceed well and perform well and carry out what we had agreed about. So the second question is not my type, so Dr. Khayyat and the concerned department could answer this question. I'm sorry for that because it's related to the international operation. Thank you so much about the stages the project will proceed or carry out. We have many challenges for every single step and every single phase, like technical and operational challenges, in order to progress the infrastructure, not only the unified network grid or supplies and transportation, but the infrastructure with the ports and roads and the telecommunication industry. Regarding the exportation, your question, there is a great role played by the Egyptian government in order with the neighboring countries regarding the west with Libya and Sudan and the south, and what had been done with alongside the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, how to link between the two countries.